All right, we are live for week 6 extra credit of Camp Spekkio. Um, this week, to avoid any bad words, I guess we'll just call it the Heck Week. Uh, the flags that we've decided to unlock for this seed are Gear Randomizer, which will randomize the stats and effects of our gear. Healing Item Randomizer, which will randomize what ethers, tonics, and such will heal you. We have our fast tabs as well as duplicate characters, which we had on our main week 6 seed, as well as earlier seed as well, which will cause any character to be anybody. So basically, your sprite determines the items and text you will unlock, and your palette and name will decide the quests. We also have duplicate dual techs. So if I have Chrono and Chrono, he'll get special dual tech with himself. We also have our boss randomizer, any boss, anywhere, other than our end bosses and Dragon Tank. Chrono Sanity, any key item, anywhere. Just to give myself a chance, we have unlocked magic for the seed. So from the start, I will have access to all my magic techs without speaking to Spekkio. And finally, we have hard enemies, hard items, and a fully random shop. So mid-ethers could be way cheaper than ethers, but we'll have to get into the seed to find out. Tonight I am joined by Akuheish for co-commentating and tracking. Thank you so much for coming out tonight.
You're welcome. This should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I don't expect this one to be done as quickly as Sunday seed, but time will tell, as they say.
Well, extra credit stuff, we're here for fun.
Exactly. So, without further ado, I will have my eye on chat for any chat questions, and we will get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so we're already off to more duplicate tech characters than I had on my last seed, but we still have a vanilla Magus, that's okay. So we got Magus Marl here. Marl is named Luca, so she won't be able to unlock the Prism Shard quest for us. But yeah, so we're gonna start with a few quick overworld checks. With Chrono Sanity, we have a lot of checks without even stepping foot into a dungeon. As well as because of fully random shops, we're going to be checking out some shops and seeing if we can find any plus gear because of gear randomizer. So should be a chaotic little start here before we start down the logical. All right. First thing I always like to do is I like to do my menuing. There. I always change the color of my menu as well, so that I know I've done it. Sunken Desert will not contain key items because the chests do become unavailable later on. But we are hoping to find something to equip here. Worst case, we'll find some stuff we can sell, either for a lot or a little, because of the fully random shop prices. So that should be the only encounter we get down here, unless I really mess up. Which is entirely possible. Alright. Should be safe now. As long as I can open these chests. So with hard items, one of the things that does do is lowers the chance of finding anything good in some chests. Which we are seeing here. Silver earring's pretty good though. Nice little starting accessory. We check Fiona's hut. There's a couple of chests in here for Chrono Sanity. All right. First Woods has a handful of chests, as well as lets us check which character we could find in here. So, we got another Marl. Looks like Ayla Marl. So, won't need her. somewhere out there I can see Yuketsuki posting anti-Marl emotes.
Yeah, he likes to put her in trash. So seeing two of them is great.
Don't need to go here. Oop. This is where I meant to go. This is where I meant to go. All right. Too many seed things rolling around in my head. Shelters are pretty expensive. All right.
Like everything is expensive,
Yeah,
but you can sell it for a lot too.
exactly. Wallet's good. Buy 2 of these and call it a day there. That is the downside of fully random shops. Sometimes we can't have groceries. There he is. Speak of him and he's summoned. Ethers are stupid expensive too. All right. Random shops has rolled against us this time. Hate to see it. I'm gonna talk to the Knight Captain here so that we can do the Zenin check later on, despite the unlikely scenario that it'll give us something. All right. Only buy 1 ether. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. We're in this one for the long haul, guys.
Well, you got Marl to help with healing, possibly.
Yeah, her first tech is ice, so we're actually hoping for that second tech to be aura. All right. So we're gonna pick up a shelter here. Part of me is tempted to pick up a few by leaving and entering a few times.
Yeah, that is good game knowledge, especially with shops like this.
Yeah, we're gonna be leaning heavily on shelters seem to be cheaper, so we might be leaning heavily on shelters compared to our normal ethers. All right, let's see what our first 2 techs are for Marl. Got ice and ice 2. All right, it's a screen clear, which is normally great news. We don't have the ether to support it. I'm gonna take the 2 for now. I know where they are if I need to come back for more. The other thing we're going to be relying on heavily with expensive shelters is just your regular taverns and inns that you can stay in. We got a few more key item checks we can do, or key item chances we can do for Chrono Sanity. Unless they're traveled areas, especially with the standard modes.
And getting here before the screen changes to have those enemies at the top at different spots.
Yes, for sure. You want to go there before you finish Cathedral, or you get those force encounters. Pick a couple items here. Get out of here. Let's hop to the present and do some more. Alright, there's some chests here in the Mayor's Manor. Hey, Thomas Pop. Really convenient because one of the spots we are going to go next was actually into check Toma's grave to get the speed tab. Everything is still expensive. Doing a quick check of what all is available. Okay. Our snail stop item is Darksaber, which might
Perfect.
be cheaper than buying any other weapon if we find Chrono.
We do have 5 chances at finding Chrono.
It's true. All right, head on over. Check our lazy carpenter check.
And if anything, it's a free thing.
Still looking for a shop that has something in my favor here.
Keel is about the cheapest thing.
Yeah. Here goes most of my money. Alright. Take a quick cruise through chat while I wait for her to get whatever's on top of her fridge. Yep, we have Magus of Magus again today. Megaton arm. No, every item is the same no matter where it is. I'm just hoping to find something cheap that's useful. So if ethers are expensive in one spot, they're expensive everywhere.
The only shop that has different prices is Medina. I think that's the one in the middle. It has increased prices until you beat Ozzy's fort, then it has reduced prices.
I never actually thought about that.
Yeah, most people don't. It's something that you wouldn't actually really do in a speed run.
Pretty unlikely we're going to find something in this chest since we found Thomas Pop in the one of our Overworld checks already. That's okay. We'll check it anyway.
Well, free shelter is good.
Yeah. We're gonna go through Guardia Castle next. I always forget it's the first one here.
Yeah, every other one is the second.
Yeah, that second chest there, if you're wondering what's in it, it's just the Chancellor. He stays there forever.
Yeah, we never get the key from the trial room.
No. Right. Next, we're going to head into Cathedral, do those checks in there, finish the dungeon, get our third character finally. All right. That's pretty much all our free checks we can do. Drop a quick save.
Jerky only turns into an item. It cannot be a key item, even in Chrono Sanity.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah. That would be interesting, having it be either an awesome tier item or key item.
I don't know if I'd, that would be definitely be one of the last things I'd check and kind of annoyed by, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be almost another pyramid type item thing.
All right, our third character. There's 3 marls in this seed. Oh no. All right, well, Marl does have 2 dual techs with herself. She has Haste All and Glacier. She have Ice, so not remember if Glacier is Ice and Ice or Ice 2, Ice 2.
I
Pretty
think
sure
it's Ice 2, Ice
yeah.
2.
Yeah, that sounds right. All right. Well, Sunday I barely had duplicate characters, and today is the opposite. So somewhere in there, there's an average. Yeah, Rashana, those are the 2 I do every seed, unless I start with Magus and Ayla. Oof, alright. I thought that would be not quite so slow. I didn't want to spend one of my ethers on this. Ooh, ethers are more than 10. With Ayla and Magus, I will do the bird fight at the bottom of Denadoro. Since both of them will crit kill the birds, and it's really slow with any other combination I find.
Me, I'm the crazy one that goes there with any team and force it.
I should at least equip that Robin bow. Alright, so it's confirmed Ice 2, Ice 2. Learning Haste next. I had hoped buying Wonderful Chews for the dog would distract him long enough that he would relax after I started this run. But he has decided to have chaos. Alright, so we're 29 checks in, and we got not a lot to speak for. We got a single Thomas Pop. We do have Ice 2, which does make Hecarim's Cave a little easier. I can't hear him right now, but every once in a while, I'm sure you will. I researched at great lengths what settings to turn on with streaming, so they wouldn't pick them up as easy. All right, we have 8 MP left, so we'll ice 2 this group. Just saw Pseudoarc's comment that Marl Magus have the triple tech dead Marl, black hole.
Yep.
Hopefully that's not what we have to lean on, but
Well, and Marl also has re-raise, so like re-raise, then they can die.
all right. Robo Marl learned. Oh, we're getting Glacier real soon. That's good. So much Marl hate. For the longest time, she was definitely subpar. I don't personally have many issues with her. There's just normally better choices. Today is not that day.
Duplicate characters kind of forces situations.
Let's just make sure. Do that. One menu too far. There we go. Yeah, there was one. This last stream on my channel, I didn't have the optimal gear loadout or the best tech loadout for a Zeal 2 fight. So I had Marl haste herself and then just spam re-raise on everybody, and definitely a useful tech. Oh, please be Super Slash. Please be Super Slash. Oh, thank goodness. All right, so... reason you want Super Slash is because regular Slash is immune to ice damage. But apparently it doesn't matter. All right, cool. Berserker Magus and Ice 2 got me through that in real fast. And our last check was a tonic. So at this point, I'm hoping for anybody that's not Marl at the top of these castle. We'll see though.
Yeah, with that re-raise stuff, that's how I beat Pink New back in the day. Was with Team Lifeline.
We're just quickly going up the King's Tower, check his chests. One of these days I want this to be Prism Shard so bad, so I can just give it to the king. I couldn't right now, because I don't actually have real Marl, but one day it'll happen. Hey, Inane Pyro, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate you. Alright. Not Marl. Alright, so we got a frog. I think that's a Marl frog. So it technically is Marl.
Technically it is, but it's not.
It's not enough that I don't have to be mad about it. Alright, we're going to step out, we're going to save, we're going to do Zenin Bridge check. Quickly take that Berserker off. What's the rule set here and why so many marls? Well, do I have a flag set for you? I've called it the Hex flag set. It is as many of the Spekkio flag sets that I could put together into one seed and still feel like I could finish it in under 3 hours. Ooh.
Ooh,
Yeah, silver stud is... A silver stud might be worth it here. Especially depending on what these guys are dropping.
I'd be keeping a silver stud anyway.
Yeah.
With the ether so high.
Yeah. And Magus's first tech is dark matter, so...
Already worth it to put on him.
Yeah, he doesn't have it unlocked yet, but he will. Okay. So we're hoping for somebody easy at the end of this bridge as a boss, so we can actually handle the fight. And we're dropping today a full tonic and a red vest. Red vest is nice. I shouldn't have used Ice 2 back there. Normally Ice 2, or just an area of effect, is the fastest way to get through this place. But with me having so few ethers, I should just go for the attacks. It would be a shame if it's Dalton. Kyo, don't you put that curse on me.
Well, early Dalton is better than late Dalton.
Yeah.
Like, right. I don't mind seeing Dalton at Cathedral.
Dang it, I really wanted that menu.
Oh.
That one's hard to get.
It is hard to get.
We'll try it. We'll definitely give it a shot. We saved before, in case she's not dead. I don't have any mid-tonic. Oh, I do. 1 mid-tonic. I did turn boss sight scope on, so we have a general idea. Well, we do have an exact idea of what we're looking at to do for damage here. We're gonna haste Magus. Looking to do 1,200 more damage. Dalton hard from his yellow blast, ball blast thing. So the hard thing about Dalton is just the sheer amount of attacks he gets.
Well, he counters like kind of like the golems, where instead of learning it, he just counters with the opposite. So it's a lot more damage is what he's dealing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, his attacks is like a 2 weak ball attacks and then strong ball attacks. And I forget what else he does.
Magus. Okay, this is good. And we're at it. Yeah, so basically outside of Dalton's auto counters from every attack he takes, he does 2 weak and 2 strong, as well as he has a version of Slash. Slash from Chrono that he throws out. So we got Life 2 and Dark Matter there, as well as our Silver Stud. We're gonna pick up our extra tabs, write our Bromide, totally just Bromide. Save ourselves a shelter. We're gonna go to the inn because 50G is way cheaper than whatever 3,000 it costs for a shelter.
Good thing in prices are not randomized too.
Oh my goodness. Don't put that idea in the world. You just start getting charged like $5,000 to sleep at Chrono's house.
You find that one inn that is 10G to sleep at.
All right, gonna go through Heckran's Cave, Heal, Frog Squash, and Slurp Cut. I think I'm gonna stick with this team for now, barring something better. Yeah, so there's an inn that you can stay at in pretty much every little grouping of cities. So it's definitely good to know that you can sleep in them. Come on. Why are you so slow, Marl? Thank you. Okay. So there's a few extra checks. We got Glacier. That's awesome. It is hard. Not the full hard preset, but it is hard enemies and hard items. Right now, we're hoping to find a progression item between Pendant or Gate Key, just to give us some more access to some really quick checks. The Gate Key would give us all of the maze, the forest maze, to check for key items, as well as another character check with Dactyl Nest. Pendant would just give us all of the future checks, which are a lot. Now, I forgot that chest up there last time I was here on Sunday, so I'm not going to forget it again.
Oops.
It happened.
It does happen.
Yes, that last box I just got in the other room is terrible. It's so slow to get. You have to go through 3 encounters that you normally never see, and it's never in that box. And there's a Robo's ribbon. Heckran's Cave is technically done. There's no real advantage to finishing it at this second. Other than the tech points I can get.
Yeah, tech points, boss fight. Yeah, and I don't know how the key item spots are with Chrono Sanity. Like, I think it's decently high anyway.
One advantage of finishing Heckran's Cave, it does give me the Vortex to jump back in when the pendant's charged. But other than that, there's no real advantage to finishing anything in here. Having said that, I have found 2 key items in Hekrans before. It's just incredibly unlikely. Taste all. There we go. It was worth it. Totally worth it. And our Hekran boss is Flea. He's Flea Plus.
The slightly easier one.
Most of Kassak's Haystall's animation is super cool. If this is gonna counter with Stare, Luca's gonna die. Not. I'll use my last mid tonic, I guess. There we go. I guess I didn't need to use that mid tonic. Angriel commenting the Devon Jets of Time that championed making Chrono Sanity. His favorite thing early on, pre-release version of Chrono Sanity that Moon Blizzard tested for him. 3 or 4 key items in Hekran's Cave. Entirety of Black Omen in 1 dungeon. Things have been balanced a little since then. Hey, a Sonic Arrow. It's a minus. It's going to be better than this Bronze Bow. Go sleep in Chrono's house. And do the most important key item check of all. Pet the cat. From here, our only real likely location to find anything is going to be Denadoro. Theoretically, we have a Robo, so we could quickly check what this boss is down here. Do that. If it's like a Golem boss or something, that's going to be great. Didn't mean to come all the way down here, but that's where we are now. Our Sunken Desert boss is Hekran. You know what? I'm going to finish this. Between the Silver Stud, Dark Matters, and the Glaciers we're about to start tossing, I think this will be a pretty good fight.
Yeah, that added evasion that Hekran would have here doesn't mean anything anymore.
$1,200 damage this early on with a dual tech is really strong. As long as that hits somebody else. Nope, she's gonna die. That's okay. Toss out another Dark Matter. There we go. Didn't have to use any items to do it.
Nice.
What's Hekran gonna drop for us? Anything useful? A mid-tonic is surprisingly useful. That's our only one. A lot of levels though, holy cow. Yeah, Silver Stud, as Pseudoark has pointed out in chat, is doing the work. Hey, 2 ethers. Normally, not the greatest thing you could find in there, but I'm okay with it. Now we're gonna leave Princess Nadia to till the field for 400 years. Now, here's what I'm hoping. One of the things with healing item randomization is Lapis can actually be Ether all. So let's see. Because this Fiona Shine shop will always have a Lapis. It is 48M, everybody. Full tonic, it looks kind of like our cheapest tonic option so far. Let's sell some stuff. Don't think we're gonna get much going here.
Yeah, at times I just sell the weaker weapons for people I don't have yet, and kind of hope I can find them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ether is a great downgrade for items and chests.
I'm just gonna buy two lapis magics. I'm grading chests by putting ethers in them. Yes, yes. Dash ring. All right. Wasn't worth it, but that's okay. Oh, there's one thing I want to check. Is this shop right here? Sometimes it has mid ethers. Nope, it does have lapis M's. All right. That's unexpected. All right, up the mountain. This is our last available location to check. Yes, of course. Yes, none of this could be possible without all the great work from the devs. They've all done some really good work here.
Oh, there's a couple other places you can check for items too.
Not that I see.
Giant's Claw.
Oh, yes, yes.
And also Ozzy's Fort.
For some reason, Giant's Claw is not showing on my tracker. But I did pour the soda.
You did, yes.
And Ozzy's Fort isn't in logic until I've found at least a gate key or a pendant.
Yeah, I never really looked at the logic for Ozzy's Fort.
Yeah, so that's the logic for Ozzy's Fort. The front chest, the back chest, the Magus's chests, whatever you want to call them, they are based on your first progression item, and then the 2 chests after defeating the trio are based on finding your second. That's just how the logic was done.
So we can logic break things. Yes.
Yes, you too can go loot chests that aren't in logic and find some ether. Alright, so there's a lot of chests in here. It's fairly likely we're going to find pendant or gate key here. Otherwise, it'll have to be in Giant's Claw. There's the pendant. Oh, yeah, that's all we're going to see of the mountain.
Fair enough.
There is still a decent chance there's another key item in that mountain. Hopefully there isn't, but... no. Hold on. There we go. You don't send the slow person first to jail.
Forward recon party, go. Get there. Where's the forward recon party?
All right. So from here, the chests. There are a lot of chests in prison. None of them are in logic, just because once you finish prison, there's no way to come back to get those chests. It's the same reason that the chests in desert are not a part of Chrono Sanity logic. There is treasure in the prison.
Yeah, if you need treasure, you can go find all of the treasures that you want.
Yeah, I may get those bottom right chests because there's 4 of them down there. I don't normally get them, but
Yeah, with shop prices, it might be more worth it.
And Angril clarifying, Ozzy's fort can have pendant or gate key, but you need at least one of them to open up the check. Make it in logic. That guard is very oblivious. Ether, nice. All right, couple of vests and an ether. Barrier, not bad. Yes, Magus is the escaped con. Oh man, a crit doesn't even kill him.
Almost, though.
Yeah. Apparently you don't need to wait for him to stop talking. That just goes to show how I am never down there. So... Yes, thank you, Angel. You're answering the questions before I see them. That's okay.
Yeah.
Just to read them out loud for the VOD. You can go to Ozzy's fort to get those chests if you can get past the bosses. Yes, you can. It's a logical sequence break, but you can go there. You can go there at the very start of the game if you wanted to. It's just you're very unlikely to kill the bosses.
Yeah, the bosses have... the vanilla bosses that would be there have 3,000 hit points, I think it is, or close to that.
Yeah.
And with random bosses, we don't know what is there.
Just in case I do find Chrono, I will save Fritz, because those mid-ethers are going to be gold. Hey, that was worth it.
It was.
Did not expect that. The other thing we're definitely going to do is take the 5 mid-tonics from the prison desk attendant, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, I always grab those mid tonics. They're right there.
All right, and those are all the chests I'm going to get. So, with Dragon Tank here, because the game doesn't expect us to have access to Ice and Shadow, it's going to be a very quick fight. Yeah. You mean you're gonna climb all the way down for those chests? Well, there could be something really good there, but I'm not gonna get it. There could even be more ethers. You know how much we need ethers? Mystery boxes.
Yeah. Could be all sorts of different stuff.
Rip prison specs. I think if I found them here, they'd be called prison specs. That's alright. I laugh. Okay, cut the stream. I have the power here. Alright, anything good? Not good. Elixir's great. Flea Vest is going to be sold. One thing I noticed a while ago, if you wiggle forward before the fight starts, you can actually get a little bit of run over the open gap. This chest is a part of Chrono Sanity. Make sure you grab it. Yes, they would be cel-shaded prison specs. Alright, so we have access to a lot of sealed chests, a handful of overworld checks in the future, a few dungeons, as well as another character. So we're going to start with some overworld checks. Man, I am getting a lot of those lapises. Probably shouldn't have bought them, I guess.
Well, buying them means you just have more.
It's true. Go around them. These poor, starving people always getting in my way. That speedboat could be huge.
You want to explain the dual text again?
Yeah, totally. Just give me 1 sec to do this menuing. See if there's anything I want. So yeah, as Kiyokatsuki said in chat there, with Marl, her dual techs are Haste All with Haste, as well as Glacier, which is a single target attack by using Ice 2 and Ice 2. Just kind of brings her in line, giving her a single target tech if you do get stuck using 2 Marls like I have been so far. And then Haste All has a really sweet effect that makes it worth casting. Stop stealing my tonics, I need those. I don't even have aura yet. But all duplicate characters do have at least one dual tech with themselves. If you go to our wiki page, you can see a full list of them. The only person that doesn't is Magus. Magus, we can laugh Sam's. Magus does not have a dual tech with himself. Thank you, Kyo. Appreciate that. Prism Shard. Alright, we're done with our our overworld checks.
And you also got that Doom Blade.
Can't use it, but I got it.
It's still tools.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is. You're right. You're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I totally forgot. So let's check in here. Didn't even register it. Thank you. Thankfully you're here. Dual tech dark matter. Yeah. Wait, what? Dang it, Magus.
Oh yeah, his 2 spells are weaker than everyone else's 2 spells.
Yes, they are. I just still expect them to kill a bugger after getting the Sunken Desert experience.
Right.
That's alright. There's our frog.
Hey look, Kyo's favorite character.
Again. So that's what? 4 marls in the seed? That is ridiculous. I swear I did not manufacture this at all. It just happened this way. So our sealed chests, our sealed door rooms are part of the sealed chests. And sealed doors where I found my Doom Blade. Let's go repair a building.
I think you're counting that 1 marl twice. The Luca marl.
There's a marl in the burrow as well.
Okay.
Yep. The marl in the burrow is Ayla. Alright, so let's save, because we could get triple doomed.
And triple doom is really bad.
It's such a time loss. For nothing you can do about it either.
Right.
Just happens. You do not get to pass go. You do not get to pass collect $200. Grudge is what I meant, not Doom.
Might as well be Doom. Doom run.
Just check more checks per minute than other checks? Not necessarily. I just have frogs, so I have access to all of them. It's slow in that you go back and forth, but it's fairly quick overall. As long as you don't get triple, Mega Elixir.
Oh. And sometimes it's personal preference as to where you would go for checks too.
Yeah,
More
exactly.
so in Chrono Sanity. MP Buster, as rude as it is better than dying.
Alright, so we're gonna survive this no matter what. 2 MP Busters, even in the last 2 Grudge. Alright, we're good. It goes left to right for their counters. So as soon as you get to that far right guy, you're through it. With the
there's
addition,
a nice inn right there too.
Yeah, they added the chests at the end of the hall on the right to the Chrono Sanity loot chances. So it's definitely adds a couple more checks just by doing than it used to in live version, I guess. I've been playing the beta so long that I forget it's technically called the beta. There's the end. NG, let's go. Just a few more fights to clear out there, and then a few more fights, and then we're off to our next dungeon.
Yeah, there's, as far as why we're able to rip through things, it's the battle formula that we use. It's not the complete vanilla formula. We add the levels into the calculations.
And there is a game mode called Vanilla. It's not just playing the vanilla game. It makes things a little more close to the vanilla that you'd be used to with boss levels and techs. But, if you're looking to play a more classic Chrono, that's the way you can do it.
Yeah, we like, or some people like to call this closer to New Game Plus style of play.
Yeah. The other major advantage is we can start with getting dark matter first, so it makes bosses a little bit easier than vanilla. Full tonic drops here is very nice. I should check something. You also have ice too. You don't have haste yet. I almost want to change out for Frog Marl so I can get this speed boost. You are incorrect. They have been added to logic. And they are not sealed chests because the game isn't programmed for you to be here without the active pendant. So you can just get them without even having an active pendant.
Yeah, I think you can get pendant in those, unless they are especially marked to not have pendant.
I don't think there's anything specifically about them having pendant or not. Do I switch Marls? +2 speed is very nice.
Especially with a slow character like Marl. That power increase is really good.
Unfortunately, doesn't affect her at all. Yeah. Re-raise. Trying to decide which to actually use. I think I'll just use this one. There's the dog. Alright, one more trip to the... Yeah, not Lazy Carpenter. Yeah, I haven't done much gear menuing yet. I probably won't do any until I fight my next boss. So, up in here now, we can get this chest. The sealed chest that isn't technically sealed. And now we have like 4 fights that we can't run from. Relearning our glacier with these 2 marls now. So after this, I think our next most dense check would be somewhere in the future. Perhaps factory or aerostone. We also have access to turn in the oops, I need to get both those at the same time. Oh, cool. Didn't bug out like other chests do. We also have access to turn in the prism shard to check the basement. Chests are separate from 600 and 1000, so once you finish all the 600, don't forget to check the 1000 here.
Yeah, which is nice when you go from vanilla to this and you take the 600 ones, the 1000 ones disappear. And here they are independent from each other.
Moon Armor Plus. Air arm for the robo we may never see. Crisis Scythe and another Lapis M.
That Crisis Scythe could be interesting.
Yeah, so with the gear randomizer, you can get special weapons for other characters. So instead of having a Crisis Arm for Robo, we have a Crisis Scythe for Magus. Am I likely to ever use it? Probably not, but I'll equip it because it's fun.
Just toss a band on him and let him hopefully hit really, really hard.
Let's go turn in the Prism Shard. Oh shoot, I have Frog in the party. I get extra text box. But I think we get to hear the good music. Yep, there it is. Okay, so we still don't have much as far as Domo dungeon items. New factory. We don't have area of effect lightning, so this is kind of unfortunate, but should still be fine. Hopefully, we'll actually find our key item on the right side, so we don't have to do the left side. The only advantage to doing left side factory here is we still haven't unlocked access to Dark Ages. We don't have access to Woe, which definitely has a high chance of having an item. Right. Now for the truly hard conveyor belt skip. Not Genodome, it's factory.
Hard part is the waiting.
Yep. Oh. Yeah, this is the annoying part. Oh. I failed the bug skip.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Just ran right into the bugs. Didn't even try.
I was trying to get to the bottom wall.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, here first. Barrier. Another barrier. Then. Come on. Should have put fragments on for this fight. Or for the seed.
That would have been interesting.
We're almost 80 checks in, so we'll be at 80 before we finish this dungeon. Oh gosh. Haven't got this fight long enough. I forgot there was more to this fight.
Yeah, I forgot about all of this too.
Alright. They've definitely made a mess of this factory, but at least I skipped all the fights off the conveyor belt so far.
That's the important one.
Oh my goodness. It'd almost be worth resetting at this point. Alright, left side factory it is. Not go over far enough. Whatever. Actually, I think this is just faster to go in front of them. Yes, it is. There we go. Yeah, don't follow behind those robots. Just go in front of them.
Yeah, if you touch them, you go through the force fights, and I think there's 3 or 4 of them.
And the unfortunate part is the elevator pushes the conveyor belt pushes you faster than it pushes them, so you have to like constantly run backwards. You don't have lightning 2 yet, eh? That's unfortunate. Let's see what dark matter does. Almost enough.
1 point off.
Yep. That's alright. It just means that it'll be able to use it in the next big room. Pearl Edge minus.
For frog.
We do have a frog, technically. Star Scythe Plus. That might be better than the Crisis Scythe.
Technically, yes.
Oh. It's gonna put all those guys at 1.
Well, it might not, because the random number still shows up with
True.
damage calculation. It did anyway.
One of them's at 2.
Oh,
I've made an error by not... Ooh, never mind. I'm getting out of here.
yeah, I think that's the best thing to do, is just get out.
Yep.
Opening end of time doesn't really do much when you have magic already unlocked.
Yeah, it does give us access to Dark Ages.
Which gate key would do anyway.
Exactly. Last check Dreamstone guaranteed. Possibly. Give me your cake. Alright, last check can be Dreamstone as long as we find other Gomos before we get there. Alright. Chrono Sanity. This chest counts.
Yeah, and I always get that chest anyway.
Yeah, I normally do. For the same reason.
Usually has. Yeah, it usually has something nice.
Yeah, I always get that chest for the same reason I always get the chest after Dragon Tank, so I don't forget to do it when I'm playing Chrono Sanity. So every check in the game is available to us now, so no pressure.
Sudark with an awesome question.
I am going to check because I'm curious. Whoever it is going to be named Chrono. But we're definitely going to check it. After the Forest Maze. Wait, I already healed, so I don't need that. Let's get these ones first, so I don't forget which ones I got. Forest Maze is a spot where it's best to go in from a couple different sides. Just to save yourself the time of coming all the way around. There is a fight encounter you skip there by walking around in a certain way. Now we get the rest of the chest from the other side. We'll climb Dactyl's Nest to see our other Marl. Hey, turkey. Now, there's still the possibility that I've left a key item in a dungeon I've already done. Which, with my luck with these kind of flags, pretty high. The other thing we get to do is with the item randomizer, the rocks are actually will be something other than just giving you the triple tech. Silver rock. I think one of us can equip that.
No, it has to be the right character, not the... Like that would be...
Only hit plus 10.
Ah.
Yeah, it's the... I just couldn't remember which character was which there. There's too many Marls and they're all blending together.
Yeah, and I forget which rocks are for what techs and characters.
Me too. That's why for my channel I actually have a command ! rocks to tell me, or I will forget. And yes, PseudoArk had plans to mash together the names as you found them in duplicate characters, and thankfully he was talked out of it, because this would get very confusing.
Yeah. But you can do that yourself now in the pre-game thing.
Yeah, if you know which, if you look at who your characters are going to end up being.
Or do it as you get them.
True. All right. Too far. Nope, just enough. I thought it was 1 pixel too far. All right. The Dark Saber. There. Don't be afraid to pause buffer. If you're not confident, and it's another frog. This raises an interesting question. Do I get rid of Double Marl to bring in Flexagon Mist?
Well, do you feel like flexing on everyone?
Flexagon Mist is my favorite dual tech, but I think I'm okay. Drink some sweet water. Totally not like rum or something. We're gonna check our shop. Oops, not what I wanted. The only thing interesting there is the gold stud, but I'm not gonna spend the time for it. And sell this arm. We'll keep the sword just in case things get weird. Sell the Star Scythe. It's better for him, but I don't really care because he's not really going to attack. Dark Saber's gone. We don't have a chrono. God, I can still only buy 4 ethers. I hate this world. Okay. Thank you, PseudoArk, for reminding me to get my Fritz ethers now that I have my chrono.
Yeah, I always forget the Fritz ethers. That's why I don't say Fritz.
That's totally fair. It's important to note you do need to have the chrono in your party. So swap him in long enough to talk to Fritz. Oh yeah, 10 mid-ethers. That's nice. I have those mid-ethers. I have a bunch of the lapis ethers, which are giving me 48. I can see myself selling those barriers pretty quick at some point. All right, let's go. Go hang out with Magus's underling, I guess.
His generals that abandoned him and made their own clubhouse.
That is totally not. Totally doesn't look like Magus's castle at all. Like, Ozzy went to the interior designer for Magus and said, "Hey, copy paste. Where bosses are. Got Guardian." I don't know if this is gonna do. Should do 602 damage to those guys. Oh yeah. I don't think that. They think he's dead. That's true. Now, I don't know that I can handle the trio fight.
Well, the first round of chess is just before the trio fight.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that fight can get out of hand quickly.
Throw some silver earrings on. And have a little bit more HP. Yeah, Glacier's doing some work. But it's really hard, so I'm gonna have to focus here for a second.
Nice fight. It was
Thank you,
scary
thank
at the end.
Thank you. I yeah, I was thankful for having re-raise there. Acra 1. Should be pretty straightforward. Couple of dark matters and glaciers. The real MVP of this run has been that silver stud off the bridge. I'll echo chat's reaction to PseudoArc's idea of feeling the music effect for the music just kind of slowing down and petering off for epic fail mode. Hey, black hole. Now I can do the triple tech here that was mentioned earlier on of having the marls be dead and black holing.
Just re-raise Magus first.
Actually, hold on. I have a plan.
Ah. Think I know what you're doing.
Does involve saving though, so it's gonna take a. Oh, bent sword.
Oh. Still gonna do it?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna run out and save though. So My plan is to only heal Magus, and then let the girls die, and hope Black Hole finishes the fight. Can't skip the healing Magus part. All right.
And you did your savey save?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably. That'd be a good plan and a crazy plan. It's quite thin. Let's see how this pans out. Oh.
Well, to be fair, that's how I figured out Frog Flare on this fight.
True. Alright, Black Hole can hit all three. Would you hit the other people in this party?
Right?
Literally anyone else. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. It hits them both.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see if Black Hole needs to be nerfed.
Probably not, but because it does what it's meant to do.
Not enough.
No,
All right.
Not even close.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was for the love.
I think it's 4,000 or 5,000 you have to deal to slash.
All right. Let's just finish off 600, I guess. We're here. Unfortunately, the power tabs are useless. Gonna see a couple of fights in here that we don't normally see. I wonder if I dumped all my magic tabs into Magus, if it would have made the difference.
It would have increased the damage, but I don't think enough. Because it does go off of a high multiplier.
Maybe maybe because it was just Marls that were dead, the Doomsicle effect wasn't triggering, because it's like, yeah, whatever. There's go mode. $98 checks.
The sub 100 checks, go mode, in Chrono Sanity.
Yeah. We have a good darkness attack, or a good shadow attack, and a good ice attack, so we'll see if we can get those on our Magus fight. We also get to be confused about what our Magus tech, ultimate tech will be, because of of duplicate characters and. All right. So for those that were not there for the live stream of this particular extra credit seed, late into the seed, about 1 hour and 32 minutes, my power went out. So we had to basically stop the seed there. I am picking it up the next day. We're going to continue where we left off. We were just about to forge the Massive Moon and head into Magus's castle to finish up the seed. Just to quickly go over what we have 2 mini Marls and a couple of frogs. So let's go on with the seed. I won't go too much in depth with what's happened so far, because if you're watching this as a VOD, you basically are going to see everything that's happened so far. But we've been struggling with our fully random shops because our ethers are expensive. So Early on, we were able to find ourselves a silver stud on the Zenin Bridge, and it's really been the MVP of this seed. Thank you, Mian, for reminding me to start this timer. Bam. There. Timer not started. Run's been invalidated. Not that it's going to matter, because none of these characters use their weapon, but after you do forge the Masamune, you can always go in to talk to Tabin and get a high tier weapon. This time it's /2+. It would be really nice if we had a chrono. Quickly go heal up, because I took damage going back to get the last piece out of Tyranno Lair before I restarted the stream. We will repet the validation cat to revalidate the run. And now we get to watch Marley, because she is Frog. We get to watch her shoot the mountain in half. Take note, if we ever need to change Marl's text again, I think Mountain Breaker would be pretty good. Now, as usual, I'm going to be quiet so you can listen to this amazing music. Here we go. Great music. Something that's been coming up more frequently than it should in Chrono Sanity lately. Inside this magic cave, there is a sealed chest. It does count for Chrono Sanity. So if you find yourself one key item away from Lavos Go mode, and you find yourself with Magus Go mode, just do yourself a favor. Run in here and check this chest. There's a bit of discussion about removing it from the item pool. But today it was just a memory cap. So, going through Magus's castle, we're going to see 2 random bosses, as well as a random Magus. My money is on they're going to look like Marl. That's just how this seed is going. Since it's a 4 out of 7 chance that the sprite it chooses is Marl. Right. Recently, with the beta, there was a change that you don't have to go up and down both sides to activate the save point to start this fight. Just a nice little quality of life change, because that does take forever. For anybody who is tuning in just now and missed yesterday's stream, while we have a little bit of downtime here, I will go through the flags that we're running. We have duplicate characters, Chrono Sanity, boss randomizer, fully random shops, hard enemies, hard bosses, item rando, and healing item rando. So we basically said, what can we turn on? We also have magic unlocked, fast tabs. Geez, I think that's pretty much all. To our first Magus Castle random boss, it is Rust Tyranno. This should be pretty good between Dark Matter or Black Hole, whatever we decide to use here, and Glacier. This should be pretty quick. I think we'll use Dark Matter though. $1,100 damage. We'll double check Black Hole and compare, but I know Dark Matter is going to do more. And actually, we're gonna shelter after this fight anyway, so. $5,500 HP left to go. My current concerns basically are a lack of MP restoratives for the Lavos fights. Beyond that, I think this team should be able to handle Lavos fairly well. Especially because of the dual character dual tech of Glacier, giving us that single target damage for Marl. Falling in the line of duty for Magus. By Magus. And since this is the team I'm going to stick with, let's commit some speed tabs here. We're going to give 2 to Luca Marl, because Frog Marl already got 2 speed from being Frog and doing Northern Ruins. I think we give the last speed tab. We'll hold on to it for now. Magic tabs. But there, our power tabs are useless, unfortunately. We would have had to switch to Frog at some point in order to use the power tabs. Now, this MP Buster is going to suck. Again, because of our lack of ethers. Oh. Great. Magus has this weird bug. Oh no, he had 0 health. That's why. I forgot he had Crisis Scythe on. There is a bug with a couple of enemies that Magus does 1 damage, but never 0, so. I forgot about Crisis Scythe. Alright, we've got regular Golem. So, I think we mid-ether Magus. And we're gonna go between Glacier and Dark Matter here. The best strategy to fight the Golem and Golem twins are to keep them on ice or fire single target, which means you have to break them out of their ice counter. Because it just does the least damage. Now, the absolute best strategy for golems is if you have Ayla and Robo and have unlocked Boogie, they are stoppable. Or if you have any equipment that will cause status effects, that will also affect them. Magic tab. Maybe we will give Magus the power tabs. He's probably going to be who I use to attack Magus to move forward the Magus fights barriers. We're hoping to keep Magus on Ice Barrier and Shadow Barrier. Now, all these fights in this hallway are runnable, so if you don't need XP or tech points, you can just run from them. We're pretty late into the seed that we don't need to get the extra experience here. One health. Damn. I wanted that chest first, but it doesn't really matter. Ooh, a Hyper Ether. Every ether I find is worth its weight in gold. I think my first turn for Magus, I have a bunch of them, so I think my first turn will be to barrier up. Just to protect the Marls, they're a little low health in general. Hey Mershana, we're just finishing up the seed from last night. But before the power so rudely decided to cut me off. I do always, if I want gear, I'll always fall in that far right hole. Because that far right hole will always have an exit of the right save point. Yeah, that's what I thought. I queued up ice. So with us having hard items on again and me needing ethers, I just want more chests. So we come down here, get a few chests. Mini ethers and full tonic is great to see. Alright, this next room, I'm going to quickly heal on before I go into it, just in case I miss the encounter skip here. This room is pretty tight for timing. There we go. That is how you get through that room with no encounters. In this room, it is a unrunnable fight, followed by a runnable fight, followed by an unrunnable fight. Yeah, it chooses to walk out to its possible doom instead of fighting us. The only full screen elemental attack that'll kill everybody in that fight is ice or water too, so we're lucky to have Marl in this one instance. And Black Ball. Black Ball is non-elemental damage, so it just hits everybody equally. What? Oh, Magus is going to do 0. Crisis Scythe. Magus's health ending in a 0 is really, really inconvenient with Crisis Scythe. Alright, you just hug one of the outside walls and you can skip all the encounters in this room. And then from here, as long as you're facing left when you go through this doorway, you won't start the encounter. Just start holding left and then up, and you go through. Every time. I don't have it, but if you do get to this fight and you have Ayla with Charm, you can charm the chains, and it will count as hitting them and killing them, but you'll also get the charm item from them. If it's good, you can get 4 of them, and if it's bad, you can just go back to attacking them. Now, a question I'm going to ask chat, if Pseudo-Arc is still there. Does Black Hole count as shadow purposes for the Magus fight? Let's do some gear that we haven't looked at in a very long time. There. Just goes to show how you don't really need to worry about gear until you get to a save point that you're about to fight an actual boss. A lot of that gear I've had on for many a dungeon. Our Magus today is a frog named Chrono. Our ultimate attack is going to be lightning. I'll throw the white vest on just in case on 2 of them and see. Yeah, we'll just do that. Yes, Magus's ultimate attack is based off the name. So in this case, since the frog is named Chrono, it would be Luminaire we're gonna see. We got a 10,000 HP roll. Again, right now we're hoping to see Shadow and Water. Water is great. Love to see it. Yeah, Magus's ultimate attack is based off the name, not the sprite. Ooh, 3k. And you went water again. Love to see this. So you're looking at the palette and then the name that comes up there. See what you need to prepare for armors. Let's throw some mid tonics and auras out. Then we're gonna ice 2 again. Because he went back to water barrier. Which I think will actually put us at halfway through his HP. It did. Let's just throw ice 2 out for Magus. Yeah, that's super good luck. Magus's Ice 2 doesn't do a lot of damage, but we're gonna throw it out there anyway. At this point, I'm gonna wait because he's gonna drop his barrier and I'll be able to dark matter him here. Oh, I guess we're done. Possibly the easiest Magus I've had in a very long time. Hey, thanks, Rethrix. There's a wiki link right there to how the battle with Magus works with duplicate characters. I didn't know our page had something so specific. That is very useful. We only have 2 major hurdles left, the double boss location, as well as Lavos itself with the few amount of ethers that we have. We're definitely going to, while I'm thinking about it, check the rock in Kajar. Again, because we do have item randomizer on. I did this wrong. Yes, I did. It ends with fire. I believe it is you. If it's not this, it's the opposite of what I just did. I don't do this very often. Oh, no, that's right. So with item randomizer, all of the the tech rocks, have alternate effects as well. We got the white rock. I think Luca can equip it. Ooh, it's Sunshades effect. Let's go. That is super good news. And super cheap Mega Elixirs. All our concerns of our mana is gone. Okay. Alright, let's go buy a ton of Mega Elixirs, and I think one of those mermaid caps for Magus. I can buy so many Alright, let's buy one amulet, one mermaid cap, and then I think 12 mega elixirs is going to be enough, fellas. Alright. No reason not to buy the max amount I can buy. Hold on. Quickly sell stuff here. Okay. 25 mega elixirs. So the whole seed of struggling to be able to use ethers is over. We will be able to mega elixir our way to victory. Is she learning haste at 165? Perfect. What are my levels like? 25, 26. Okay. Might want to do a tiny bit of grinding. Especially because Marl and Marl aren't exactly the powerhouses versus the Lavos fight that we would like to have. Only one heal is a bit worrisome, but we have Cure 2. I switched when I did the Northern Ruins quest. So that would have been about 3 or 4 dungeons ago. The reason I switched is so that I could have the Marl that got the +2 speed for free. Apparently that Marl doesn't get to stay awake, so we're gonna move on and stop waking her up. Maybe we won't. Yeah, with duplicate characters, especially Chrono Sanity, whoever becomes Frog can become a huge asset because of that. So if you found a Robo or a Chrono that was named Frog, you're able to give them +10 power. That's a pretty big buff, and Robo +2 speed is huge. So if you're doing a duplicate character and Chrono Sanity, it's definitely worth keeping an eye on who got Frog and if you're going to go to Northern Ruins. It can, as you saw in this seed, influence which party you use. I'm going to use that Mega Elixir instead of a Shelter, because I have less Shelters than I do Mega Elixirs. The one spot that's going to be a little hairy is the scout fight on the elevator. No Shelters, only Mega Elixirs. That does happen sometimes with shop prices. Dang it. I thought I snuck by, you scouts. So, one thing we're going to do for the elevator is strategically position Magus. That black hole will take out 4 of the scouts. which is on the left or the right. Which I believe is just not position 1 in the party. Ooh, that's not enough. Alright, we're gonna stick to dark matter, I guess. The grind spot dropping mid tonics and lapis M's is a bit ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Come on, Magus. Oh, right. So we have hard enemies. So these guys actually have more health than normal. That's what's going on here. There's haste all. Yeah, we're definitely going to do a tiny bit more grinding here. Any tips if you don't get good items? To be fair, up until this point, other than the lapis M's, I haven't actually gotten a whole lot out of the seed. The seed has been making me fight for everything. The main thing I can say is make sure you check all of your shops. And then check to see what you've found so far that you can sell. And kind of meet yourself in the middle there somewhere. If you only check a couple of the starting shops and you find ethers are cost as much as mega elixirs do normally, see if you can find mid-ethers. Mid-ethers might actually be cheaper. The other thing to keep note of is shelters could be expensive, but the cost of inns never changes. So you can always hop into one of the inns in any of the cities and spend like 50G to get your shelter. It's a little slower, but it's a lot cheaper. I don't know if you necessarily need to hoard for the Lavos fight. You're definitely going to want to make sure you have enough ethers, especially depending on your party. But unfortunately, when it comes to fully random shops, there's no tried-true method of doing something. Since some seeds you could be really lucky and have cheap ethers. Like, you could have cheaper than cheap ethers. Sometimes you just don't get ethers until you're almost done the seed. All right, let's move on. We're roughly level 28, 29. We might be a bit low, but I guess time will tell. We'll just make sure to take every fight on the way down. Hey. So looking forward towards Lavos 3, I've moved Magus to the 3rd slot, which should put him on the right, which will allow me to black hole right bit, I believe. One more shelter. And down the elevator we go. Gonna run from that fight. Magus in first position would be for that fight. May quickly reset if Magus is in the wrong spot here. No, he's in a good spot. Him being on the right or left side will get me 4 scouts out of the 6 scout fight. Oh no. Oh, Angus has a 0. Oh no, Frog has a 0. That's fine. You dark hole that scouter cannot. Okay. I don't have lightning. Okay. Yeah, physical hit from Magus is what I threw out there. There we go. Now we can dark matter. Magus has a crisis scythe, so I have to be a little careful with his health value right now. So this next fight, we're gonna black hole and see what happens. There's my lightning too, of course. Of course. Hopefully this black hole will actually take them out and not do too little damage. Alright, no, perfect. Counts as magic, so it doesn't hit their physical defense. And we'll throw Fire 2 from Magus, and we'll be out of this elevator. Is definitely not the ideal tech loadout for the elevator. Alright, coming up here, we're going to try Scouter Skip, where we just run over, go straight up, and you walk out, hold right, and go down. I know that's not a very good way to describe how this skip works, but this takes a lot of practice. I recommend getting here, getting a save state, and then coming back to practice it on your own time. Basically, whenever you're about to start a run, just kind of sit down, warm up your fingers by practicing that skip. One last chest has a shield. Alright, who is our double boss? Get a little peek here. Isbell. Isbell 1. Got some really good timing on that lightning too. They have about 1300 HP each. That's going to be a lot of... Throw haste all out. Alright, so we got our haste all, we're gonna glacier, we're gonna lightning 2 whenever they do their energy release. Alright, how much is that going to actually do to us? Okay, we should survive. There's his release. And the lightning 2. And the Mega Elixir, because we can. One more glacier for left in his bell. I don't see Haste All coming up in Lavos 1 or 2. We're definitely going to use it on Lavos 3, I imagine. There we go. We're past the double boss fight. All we have left is Lavos. Okay, so our strategy for Lavos is going to be the same as we just did. Bunch of dark matters and glaciers. Dark matter. Glacier. See how much this is actually going to do here. Okay. The thing that might stop us from getting too crazy here would be whatever our obstacle ends up being. All right. Hopefully it's just slow. It is just slow. That conveniently means we can counter obstacle with haste all. Hopefully everybody lives this. Nope, almost. Alright, things are gonna get a little dicey here. Throw out re-raise on Magus. Re-raise on Frog Marl. This is gonna heal us. Definitely not my cleanest Lavos 1, but got through it. Oh yeah, I'm out of shelters. Let's hope Lavos 2 goes a little smoother. I'm hoping that Dark Matter and Glacier will take out Left Arm. And that I can get Glacier out before I get boomeranged to death. Alright, so Glacier has been selected. It'll all depend on if he got his attack bar before I did. He did not. That should take care of Left Arm. Oh no. Okay. I was wrong in my calculations because of hard mode. What revives look like? All right. We'll try that again. No, you keep the silver earring. Anybody remember 30 minutes ago where I said I don't need to grind anymore? Oh, I didn't see the gold. You're right. Thank you, Marshana. This time, instead of Glacier, we're going to throw out the re-raise. One re-raise down. That's okay. That's what it was for. Just to get past this. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Won't be able to commentate much here. This is going to be a hard fight. perfect. Fine. That is one arm down. Two arms down. There. Alright, we're going to counter this slow with haste all. Luca still has, left Marl still has her re-raise, which is good. Oh, the poison. Right. Poison does lower your damage done. I don't really want to stop the heal off poison right now. Okay, perfect. Get that silver earring changed. See what Luca and Frog do funny here for their transition. Oh, nothing. They just look sad and point up in the air. Alright. So, we're going to start with a Dark Matter. I did this in the wrong order, but I meant to do Haste All and then Dark Matter. The main advantage of doing Haste All then Dark Matter is Magus is going to miss one turn of being hasted here because I messed up the order. We got random status, which is not what I was hoping for. This could be pretty bad because I have one heal. I have Cure 2, but I only have one heal. Just trying to blitz down the center bit. Dang it. Alright, whatever our random status is here. Ooh, one stop and two chaos. On RNG. Oh, Magus, why? This is bad, this is bad. Alright, heal. Alright, hold on. live. Okay, half HP is fine. Magus is still gonna live this. I'll get control of my Luca again. Luca Marl. If Black Hole kills Center Bit, I'm in great shape. If it doesn't, I'm in trouble. I'm in very much trouble if the Black Hole doesn't kill. It should at this point, though, as long as the bits don't... Yep, we're good there. Alright, I got exactly the amount of revives I need. Cthulhu, I will chat with you in a moment. That's MP, right? Yes, that's MP. Life 2. Mega Elixir. Haste all out again. I forgot to switch to the gold earring. This is fine. Alright, as long as we don't get the present time warp again, I think we'll be alright. It was just me not having any status protection on made this a very made that very sketchy. Okay, Glacier, that should take care of him. Another Mega Elixir, get everybody back to full health. Alright. Black hole, Glacier. I think we're stabilized. I think we're gonna be all right now. I would like to have a chance to cast my re-raises. $1,300 to go, or 13,000 to go. Alright, defense is back up. Good chance to cast my re-raise. Alright, defense is back down. Just goes to show you can have General Hole community's least favorite character twice in a party, and you can still manage to find your way through if you have a little bit of luck. as we draw towards the end of this seed, I just want to put out a few special thanks. First to the camp counselors that have been graciously doing these seeds every week. To all of our support staff that have been helping us with all of the graphics. This whole layout and the ticker you see beneath the game was pretty sure mostly me. He even went so far as to change which Spekkio was not in grayscale depending on the week, which was super awesome. The Camp Spekkio graphic, Think Magic, was done by Lord Batsy. The Camp Spekkio badge at the top, correct me if I'm wrong, was done by Cthulhu Crisis' partner. So had a lot of help behind the scenes outside of just the outside of just the people playing to show the scene. Myself, I have enjoyed being to as many of these streams as I've been able to. I haven't been on the microphone very much, but I have been in chat. So I've been very happy to see all the engagement. Thank you so much to all the campers, both new players and returning players. It's been wonderful to see your progress and watch, see the questions you're asking, because even the questions you're asking, I'm learning from. Overall, I hope that the Camp Spekkio experience was helpful to any players looking to learn any of the particular flag sets. And yeah, I'm going to make sure we get to the wonderful, wonderful music at the end of this particular ending. And until then, I'll probably blabber on a little bit longer. Rithorix is posting a Discord link that if you want to come and check out what's going on with Camp Spekkio, we do have some makeup seeds posted right now for each of the weeks. So if you missed a week, or you just want to compare your first time you ran that flag set to the second time, definitely hop into the Discord and join one of the asyncs. Rithorix has been incredibly helpful with posting all of our asyncs. Thank you so much for letting me come back to finish off this seed after the power outage yesterday. We're gonna watch Frog and Frog run around the Millennial Fair. Just so you know, this is canon. If Jets of Time is something that is interesting to you and you just stumbled upon this video as a VOD, and this looked a bit too much for you, there are far simpler flags you can play with. Just the standard flags. It's all the bosses are pretty much where you'd expect them to be, with a little bit of learning with different logic of the randomizer itself. Check out our wiki. Everything you need to know about the game is in the wiki. We have a great team that's been working on putting that together. I must say, one of the best parts of Duplicate Character is just seeing what happens with the characters as they do the scripted animations. Forgot how many marls were in the seed for a minute. So we get to see all the characters do things that don't quite make sense, like Frog threatening with his sword here. For those counting, that is 4 Marleys, a frog named Marley. So, nope. I don't know what that pink thing is, but don't worry about it. All right, let's see what happens when Robo Marl leaks oil from her eyes. Still the saddest, like, part of an ending. I don't know. Gets me every time. I haven't played Chrono Cross, and I've actually never finished it. I guess that's not really a topic for this video, so I will take that to the Discord after. Dog is about to have zoomies. All right, so with that, we are past the point of inputs. We're just going to go through the credit scene here, listen to a little bit of music. While that's going on, I'm trying to quickly go through all our camp counselors and thank them. Lord Batsy was there for week 1. He ran the standard race flags for us. Week 2, we had Cthulhu Crisis in for our... No, week 2, we had Moon Blizzard in for our boss randomizer. Week 3, we had Cthulhu Crisis in to showcase our Lost World seed. Week 4, let me double check. I don't want to get this wrong here. Week 4, we had Rithrics in to showcase duplicate characters. Week 5, we had Akuheish in to showcase Chronosanity, and myself this week. Week 6 was here for our everything seeds. Well as behind the scenes, we had Ansky, Pseudoark, and Mian supporting us through various means. Yeah, Ifrit, we just finished up the week 6 of Camp Spekkio's extra credits stream. Hop into the Discord if you want to see what Camp Spekkio is all about. Yeah, sorry, I was just finishing up from the power outage yesterday. But above all, support staff that we've had for Jets of Time, it's been great. The devs put together a really great randomizer with so many great options to have an easier or harder game depending on how you're feeling that day. And what's next? I believe we're actually going to look into having a tournament that will lead into Speed Gaming Live, but don't quote me on it. This is the last week for Camp Spekkio. That much you can quote me on. Yeah, above all, thank you to the campers for participating, and yeah, I appreciate every one of you for hanging out with us for these 6 weeks of streams and learning. My name has been AzureCale. This is pretty much the only game I stream if you want to follow me, and definitely give all of our other counselors a follow. Yeah. So I will sign off while the music finishes playing. I'll let you get to the end title screen there because this is beautiful music, but that is it for me. So thank you so much. Everyone, don't forget to stay hydrated and take care of yourselves and each other. Good night.